I'm trying to
All
move
right.
the screen using my
Well,
arrows.
I
And
will cancel that for you.
thank you.
Awesome. So we are after much configuring and learning of tools. We are back. Last time, to catch people that didn't play last time, you guys have made yourself up to the second to last level of this hellish cave system. Right, looking down into the arena, you can see under the fog all of the layers below, all the way down to the arena, and you even know that below that is that pool with the dead octopus, and a couple of dead prisoners. Hot on your heels, checking in from time to time is the wormling, right? That wants to make sure that you guys are upholding your end of the bargain. And thus far, he's been pleased with your progress. So the deal that Dinjarin made is sort of holding true. Your prisoners are in tow. What's left of them? They're in the stairway behind you. Chob fell in battle last time, and then I'm sorry, two sessions ago, and then in last session, not only did he had he fallen in battle, he's now fallen to the level below, and as represented by the red splotch on the platform below, because poor Dinjarin lost his balance and dropped the body of Chob on the on the platform with a big splat.
His balance.
On the plus side, Dinjarin is no longer encumbered. On the downside, any chance of resurrection or ever having a subsequent conversation with Chob is now, well, it's splattered all over the floor. Along the way, I believe Syl had made her way across the bridge with some athletics. A reminder that these bridges, some of them are rickety, and you may or may not make your way across. It requires an athletic check depending on the bridge. A little investigation of the bridge, or a little investigation will tell you if you can make it without harm or not. Syl made her way across, found a bag, and in it did contain this sort of tome of command that seems to be part of this forbidden knowledge set. You've also decimated the lion's share of the goblins and monsters on this level, including a giant rat. What the giant left behind seems to have maybe been in charge of the giant rat. It was some Cranium Rats off across the way, nuzzled up against Alexandria. And then you do have a goblin mage who's hurting. Goblin shaman Argyle, who's sort of been heavily hurt, and he's been trying to hide from you because he knows he probably can't win. And goblins don't fight until they're dead all the time, right? They also run away. But right now, he knows you're blocking the only exit. He tried hiding in the hut. Pretty obvious choice. It was the one place to hide. You guys smoked him out, literally, with some fire and smoke. He's running across the bridge. I believe that... who connected with him? I can't recall who hit him. Someone connected with a longbow or something. Did some heavy damage to the shaman. And that finds us today. It is now top of the round. Gloria, it is your turn. You are,
I have
and you can ask what you can do. This is all good. Ask what you want to ask.
Okay. So, I was a little confused about the shaman. I thought that the shaman was invisible for some reason.
It was,
okay.
But it was either Syl or Stephanos. One of those two did an investigation and figured out where the shaman was.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
And the shaman
then told everybody else. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. It was Stephanos. And then when it came to, if I remember correctly, Tyros, you had been readied. Your shot had been readied in case that gave you an opportunity attack on the shaman, which did hurt it. I do want to mention that as a bonus to all of this, while Dinjarin did drop Chob and did something to his body that will not bring him back, it seems that Dinjarin might now be haunted by Chob. So, you got that going for you. A good old haunting. Around Halloween, so it all works out.
I'm haunted by a lot of things in my past, so what's another one?
All right, guys.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I want to do, I'm going to do cross. Okay, so this is the part where I'm confused, right? Because I have my bone staff in my hand.
Yeah.
But I want to use my Well, okay. So actually, let me hold on for a second. If I wanted to do a cantrip or a
Yep.
spell, I would have to use this turn to ready my spell so that in the next turn that I could use it, right?
No, a cantrip you can use right now.
No, I'm talking about spells. Sorry, not cantrips.
Oh, a spell? You can't do. You have. You mean to prepare a spell? Did you not have any spells prepared?
Well, no, I don't have any more spell slots or spell casting first. I don't have any more. I already used mine.
Oh yeah, you
Ah,
don't.
you're just okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to understand. I'm looking at your character. I forgot it changes when I click stuff for you guys too.
Yeah.
So Glory, here's how this works. It requires. I think you're a warlock, right? So
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. I think a warlock gets its spell slots back after a short rest. Other
Right.
casters get theirs back after a long rest. So there's really, you're not going to be able to take a short rest during combat. So you don't have any
Okay.
spell if you've used your spell slots. But I thought you had the 2 pack. One of the things I asked you to look into was the you have 2 slots for pack magic. So I think that gives you an
Yeah.
additional 2 spell slots.
Yeah. I don't know what a pack magic is.
Yeah, you have to look into that.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
part of
All right.
this
Well, I'm
is
just
yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast towards the Goblin Archer Mojo.
Okay.
He's
Wait.
alive, right?
No. Where's Mojo?
No, they're just showing up on the screen again. The only
Oh.
ones that are
Oh.
alive are the Cranium Rats and the Shaman.
Yeah, that'll reset as soon as I
Yeah.
advance. That should take care of
Yeah.
that. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna do the Eldritch Blast at the swarm of Cranium Rats.
All right. Does the Eldritch Blast have a range? Like, is it a straight
Okay.
line thing?
Eldritch Blast is a beam of crackling energy streaks towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage. The spell
Cool.
creates more than one beam damage.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it didn't have an area effect because that would potentially put Alexandria. You may take damage, but if it's a beam, you're good to go. Unless you, I will say, unless you roll a 1 and fumble, and then I'm going to make you roll odds of missing and hitting Alexandria.
Okay, well, I can't. It doesn't have the thing anymore for me to drag and put it onto the rat or the person I'm going after.
Make sure at the bottom of your thing it says combat.
How's that? Yeah, combat, and then display
Oh.
needs to say actions. There's 2 modes. You want it to say
I get
combat.
it now.
Yeah, I flipped it to actions for you.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this one first, and then I'm gonna do this.
Awesome. And of course, Sirenscape. I will open up and fix this real quick.
While you're doing that, is there any way for me to am I safe on this little bridge here?
You are.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by safe? That's a loaded term.
Like, can I fall if am I on the bridge or I'm on the edge of the bridge? Because I also want to move back a little. Like here.
Okay, hold on one second. All right, I got the authentic. Now we'll have sounds again, hopefully. Okay, so you want to move back a little bit? Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Oh, you were saying will it fall through? No, like
Right.
it was solid.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to move back,
Well,
you can
then
move
I
back.
didn't need to move, but that's fine.
Do you want to move back? Because I mean, you want to stay where you were?
No, it's okay. It's fine.
All right. Next
And
up.
I do have one other. Sorry,
go
I
ahead.
have one other question.
Sure.
There's a person in the stairs, and I can't get when I hover over them, I can't. I'm not told who it is. Who is that?
Oh.
Is that Tyros? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so let me.
cool.
Okay.
Never
So
mind,
when I did some updating, so let me get rid of Tyros off there. Then let me take Tyros and put him back. There's the real Tyros.
That's how it is for all of everyone in our party. You can't hover over them and see their names for some.
Okay.
I don't know if
Okay.
that's a a glitch, but just to let you know.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna delete everybody one at a time and do this. Before you end your turn, I'll update the next person. All right,
I
Glory.
already ended it, but that's fine.
Oh, no, it's okay. I got you already. You're good. All right, Tyros, what's your play? I want to make sure that I'm hoping we can get to Stefano so she can at least take her turn.
Did the rats take damage, by the way?
Oh. Damage 8. Yeah, so they did moderate damage.
Oh.
You'll hear this going forward because I'm fixing it. Okay, so that's Tempe. Tempe,
that close to the screen.
You're here. Tempe. So I can't hear you, Tyros, if you're talking.
Nope, I wasn't sure if you were finishing something up. So
No, go ahead.
Tyros still has a great line of sight on Shaman Argyle. So I pull another another arrow out of my quiver and use my longbow.
Nice.
So I should target him first. There we go. Hopefully.
Hey, we heard sounds, right?
Dice. Yes.
I mean, even though it was a miss, I'm delighted that the sounds are back. The last game without sounds sucked. All right. Yeah. So Tyros, I don't know. I think that might be your thing at some point. Like, Tyros, his 10% hit rate.
I get good rolls when they really are needed.
So you can still move, and of course you have that free action to like swap around weapons or drop stuff or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. No, I am going to basically just hide back into the shadows and not move. And
awesome.
Sulk in my own misery for a missed shot.
Way to go. All right. Then end your turn, and that should take us up to Goblin Shaman Argyle. Give me 1 second. I hate how you can accidentally drag the map so easily. All right. So let me put. Oh, I have to put Alexandria back on. All right, you guys all your tokens should now be real on the map. Is that correct?
Icarus and Dinjarin's tokens are not.
Where are you guys at on the map?
In between the two bridges near the entrance, in the little alcove.
Oh gosh, there you are. Okay, give me 1 second, and the shaman's gonna go. Let me get this guy. So Dinjarin, you just disappeared, right?
Yes.
And you should now reappear with, right? And
there we go.
And you reappeared with damage. And then you have Icarus right on your booty, and Icarus is now back. He's not there.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
We're back in business, guys. The fun of our party. All right, so Goblin Shaman Argyle is really hurt. He's heavily hurt. He's going to sort of, I think, make a run across. He's not sure he can hide, but at least he can maybe get some cover.
Wasn't he also on fire? Didn't someone set him on fire? So each roll was supposed to.
No, he used half of his last movement to put it out.
Oh, okay.
All right, so he's going to
Goblin fire extinguisher.
20. First part of his move, and he can move 30 feet, right? And then he's going to go another 10, and he is then going to take magic missile because he has line of sight to Glory. So as he's running away, he's going to whip around and do magic missile. Let's see if you survive it. So he hits. there we go. I didn't hear anything. That kind of sucks.
Well,
Wait a minute, you didn't get to roll.
Showed up today.
Yeah, hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Sarah's responsible for Glory's reaction, so.
Eh.
Hold on,
Nice.
magic missile. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, just does. Yeah, magic missile just connected. Okay, yeah, you're good. So you're good to go. You got hit with some magic missiles. And
In case
that
anyone wants to help me.
ends his
No.
turn.
Mm-hmm.
This brings us to Syl.
I think I will help out Alexandria a bit. And
Let me see if you have a line of sight. Ooh, very close, but yes, you have line of sight. Although, and I'm going to tell you guys all this, like when there's someone right next to them, you're probably pretty safe, but if you roll a 1, I'm going to make you see if your miss actually hits the person next to them. That's a general rule. So, it's not unique.
oh,
So go ahead and shoot away. I'm sure Alexandria would love the help. And don't forget, Cranium Rats are resistant to force, bludgeoning, and that kind of damage, piercing. So any of your damage will probably do half the damage.
Oh. Half is better than nothing.
Yeah, and you connect. Nice. It's partially resisted, so you did 3 damage. You would have gotten 7, but again, it halved it and rounded down. So you're good to go. You still have movement left if you want to move anywhere. Now,
How
if you move
stable is this bridge on the left here?
on the left, the one across the way,
Do I need to do a perception?
do roll an investigation.
Investigation.
I mean, it can hold a goblin.
Well, the goblin knew where to step.
Ooh.
Right. So yeah, you don't really pick up anything. It seems it's like it wasn't very big. It seems like it'll hold your weight. Right, and there's not too much missing. Like you went over a much scarier one a second ago, and you made it. So your gut tells you could probably make it with just an athletics check.
Well, I get closer to the entrance then.
All right. So you move your 15 feet, and you still have chime to have movement left if you want to do anything else. You have another 20 feet left if you want to try and go across.
I'll stay here. That's my turn.
All right. This brings us to the swarm of cranium rats, if I'm not mistaken. All right. These guys are going to bite Alexandria. Oh my goodness. And it's a critical hit. The roll in your next round, so they have advantage next round. Also, they get 2 attacks. So when they hit, they're going to do damage twice. Or I think, hold on, let's see. Damage, like here, boom. So here's your damage. I don't know if you can see how many dice this is, but hopefully your healer has some heals left. All right, so
Jeez.
across the way you hear caca. You've watched Alexandria fall into a crumpled heap on the ground below, and she's dying. She now has 3 saving throws, and just a gentle reminder of the way saving throws work. You have to, it's a race between saves and deaths. So you roll, and you want to roll 3 saves before you roll 3 death rolls. Does that make sense? So every round, there's a chance that you're going to either roll a save or a death, right? And if you fail it 3 times, those little dots will fill in, and hopefully that user experience makes sense because that's my design. But as soon as those 3 little dots fill in, you have character death, and you can't communicate with anyone, Alexandria, unless anyone has telepathy. But I would wager that she probably doesn't want Dinjarin to carry her body if she does die. So there you go.
I do have Butterfinger.
Yeah. So the Cranium Rats see you crumple up, and they're just they're gonna make their move. So they're gonna take their move around, and I believe they can move 30 feet. And as they move away, Alexandria, in your brain, you hear them sort of laughing at you, right? Because the mighty bird has fallen to what is normally the prey of a bird. Because Cranium Rats, as you learned, have telepathy. So the one creature that can communicate with you is the one that laid you out. And that ends that turn. This brings us to Icarus, which is being controlled by Dinjarin today. We're so close to Stephanos.
What was that?
So, did Stephanos drop? No, she's here. Good. Maybe we can get to return as fast as possible.
So Icarus doesn't have any ranged weapons, so I think she would head over towards Glory.
Okay.
And then, can she toss Glory a potion of healing?
I would allow it, but Glory's going to have to roll. Icarus needs to roll an athletics check. Or no, wait. Let me look at the skills. There's a different one. I think it's acrobatics.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, I think I have a potion of healing. So with Icarus being our primary bludgeoner, I think I can use my own potion of healing.
Oh, so you don't need one. All right.
Right.
So Icarus,
Okay,
you moved there. You have, I think, how far can Icarus move? 30?
30. It took her full.
So then that's. Do you want to ready anything, or are you good?
I don't really have ranged weapons, so, or she doesn't, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, should we send her up to start investigating above?
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, I can't move anymore, anyways.
Well, maybe next round that's something to think about.
He's stuck there.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll in my turn.
In your turn. This brings us to Tempe.
All right. I'm gonna shoot that shaman.
Wait, is that how you tell?
How you tell what?
Oh, I was looking at how you tell who you have selected, and that is horrible. Sorry. UI, I think.
Let me look and see if you have... Oh, you just have line of sight, my friend. I gotta stop talking about you guys as you're my friend. You're actually not my friend.
Well, I could use more steps to get better in line of sight, but I'm going to use both of my hands to draw back my longbow, grab an arrow from my quiver, and take aim at Argyle.
All right, and you do connect.
Let's see. Not quite killing.
No, this shaman is hurt, and you see your arrow disappear into his body. It hit him pretty hard. So, the shaman is gonna bleed out at some point. But a dying goblin's an angry goblin, so watch out. Tempe, if you want to move anymore, you can. Otherwise, it's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'll move back out of line of sight.
All right, end your turn. Alexandria, this is going to be a saving throw. I think it automatically does it, so give it a shot.
Oh, look at that.
And
Failure.
that's
No.
one dot.
We got 3.
Now you can be
Two now.
stabilized. You can be stabilized by a healer. And so we'll end your turn, Alexandria, and it's now Stefanos' turn. I don't know if she's still with us. I'm hoping she is, but I don't know if she is.
No, it doesn't look like she is.
He said in the
Yeah,
chat she had to leave, but wants to heal.
She wants to heal you?
Question-
Of course, you say that.
Question: if the combat, like if we kill
Glory.
everyone, does
Yeah.
Alexandria still have to do saving throws? Like
Yeah.
if combat is over?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like this. Like think of this as she's been in battle, and this is a movie, right? Like her body is on the field of battle, right? And the battle's raging around her, and she's now like on her way to Valhalla, right? And negotiating with the gods to spare her life.
He's
So-
following the light.
So think of these, like each round is 6 seconds, right? So she has 18 seconds of heartbeats left to
Got
negotiate
it.
life with the gods, or to her just will to bring her back and to stabilize her. Like it doesn't heal her; it just means that she doesn't permanently die. She'll have 0 hit points, and then you guys
So it's
still have to
kind
heal
of like
her.
Kill Bill.
Yes, exactly. So there you go. Awesome. So Alexandria, how do you let's see. So Alexandria, no, not Alexandria. Stefanos.
I believe Stefanos wanted to heal Glory.
That's so here's the thing. She has a staff, and she's a staff of healing.
I'm all for using
And it looks like
Stefanos
this.
to heal me so that we can preserve the potions collectively.
We gotta heal
So-
Syl, who's gonna be first to take on those Cranium Rats.
Wait, Glory, I thought you had a potion of healing to heal yourself when Icarus was going.
That's what I said. I said I don't want someone to use a potion of healing, but Stefanos kind of has like ultimate healing, right? So why not just use that? That makes more sense. Because if I save my potion, I can use it either on when Stefanos, I don't know, is on a different level or something, or dead.
I'm also
So here-
dying if anyone wants to take that into account.
Yeah, we have people in our party who are far worse than you are.
Hey,
Just saying.
I mean,
All right. So unfortunately, Alexandria can't negotiate for herself. I will say that the staff of healing I thought might be ranged. It's not, so she can't like point it at Alexandria and restore and whatever life. I'm going to
This
give you
is
guys a
Stefanos.
choice. So Stefanos, I think she has to move all the way over to Alexandria because she has to lay her hands on her. So she's got it quite a ways. Between her and Alexandria are the Cranium Rats. So if you do the math, it's going to take her 3 turns at least to get over there.
can anyone throw her?
So, throw the gnome. I mean, I'll allow
I
it.
mean,
I will allow it if someone wants to throw it, and if someone wanted to do that. But it's just as far for there to get close, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a really far throw too.
So what she's going to do is this. Here's what I think she would do. I think she would move for the first part of her move next to Syl, and then she would heal Syl, and then she would make her way across the bridge, right on the way, assuming Stefanos is like assuming you guys are going to kick that stuff's ass, so that she doesn't run into Cranium Rats first.
I don't think Syl needs healing though. But yes, I agree. She would move next to her.
But Syl,
Her
Syl's
token
mo-
has blood on it, but
yeah,
her
she's moderately. So she's
icon
about
in the top left.
But in the
Icon in the
combat
left doesn't
tracker,
have any
it
blood
says
on it.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see anything on her icon, and the combat tracker says she's fine.
So she's got 8 wounds.
She's
Oh,
got 8 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, all of my stuff shows Syl is half hurt. Alexandria's worse. Next is Glory. Then Tyros. And then Dinjarin and Syl are off the same. Icarus has a little bit of damage. Tempe is not hurt at all.
Okay, interesting.
So I'm asking you guys, right? Because I'm assuming that she would do her heal on the way past, as an action on the way past Syl, so that she's fully healthy to run
Yeah.
interference for her. That's what I think
Sounds
she would
right
do.
then.
Yep.
But I just want to make sure that I don't want to do anything out of
I
character.
also have
though.
potions. Is
Okay,
she
so
going
then-
to take up anything?
Yeah.
If she
Yeah,
uses
but
it from me?
that
Yeah.
would take a move if you had your own potion and we need you to attack rats and shamans.
Yeah. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
I
Although,
think she would heal Syl then.
although I think you know what she might do is, yeah, she would heal her. And let's see where her, how much does she have left? Of healing. She doesn't have cure wounds anymore. Did she have cure wounds?
I thought so.
Oh, you know she does. She does have a ranged weapon. Maybe she would move past. Maybe she would move past. Not he'll let you take the thing and then do her sacred flame on the rats because they're susceptible fully to ranged magic, not bludgeoning. So she can actually do. That's what I think she would do. You agree?
Yeah.
Yep,
So
sounds good.
So she has to go to. Here's the rest of her move. She has to roll an athletics check because the bridge is rickety. This is where things could go south. And she passed, so she's good. So she doesn't have to roll anything else on that. And then she takes Stephanos, then takes her action, and she takes Sacred Flame. All right. Hold on. 1 second. Ah. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, they failed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's such a easy thing to not. Okay, so then we do that, and then we go back to here, and we roll damage. And she does a lot of damage. All right. So now they are heavily damaged.
It smells of burning hair.
Exactly. And it was supposed to put a big fireball around her, but it didn't work. I have to figure out how to make that one. And then Stephanos ends her turn. This brings us to Dinjarin. And her spell is still going freaking crazy. You guys hear it? Okay.
Yes.
That was a significant spell. I have supposedly when you guys casters, it should put flames and stuff around you guys when you do these sorts of things. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I can't really help from a battle perspective right now, but I will try to cross this bridge.
Okay.
And come up over here.
This is a hard one. Not a hard one. Roll an athletics check.
Yeah. Let's see.
And they're gonna see if you meet Chob. Damn it.
Nice.
So you're good to go. You passed it. Curtis, you passed it by 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
I mean, I don't know who Curtis is, but
I'm sorry, Dinjarin.
I'm very glad this guy passed it by 1.
All right. Do you have any additional move left? You have 30. You have 5 more feet, right?
Yeah, I think I go 5 more feet. I'll just come up right there.
Boom. All right.
Okay, and that is it for my turn.
All right. That
I
ends
think
the
that's
round.
it for the round.
Glory.
Glory.
My turn. Okay. Well, I'm a little worried about these rats.
Oh, rats. Little Charlie Brown.
So, wait. I'm gonna go after the rats again.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh God, why? I was not prepared. I'm sorry. I am gonna do, another,
Do you have line of sight though?
Oh, that's
no.
why that's why I'm like something's not tracking for me. No, you're gonna need to move. You're gonna need to move
Yes.
just to the bridge, like just to the bridge if you want to hit it. That'll give you line of sight.
Well, okay. Well, here. Okay. I can just to the bridge, like here.
No, I'll move you back, but like
Okay.
to here. That's a free bridge. That one's fine. This one, you're not on it enough to have to roll. Now you have line of sight to the rats if you want to do that.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna.
And it's just barely line of sight.
Okay, I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast again on the rats. So,
Awesome.
boom, and
It's a hit.
boom. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah. So you do. So you and Stefanos are like really tearing up these rats. They those rats are critical now. I don't know if you guys have zoomed in on them, but they're looking pretty cool. Did anyone want to see what a cranium rat looks like?
Okay.
Do you have a picture?
Yep. Do you guys enjoy when I share the pictures with you guys? I don't do that often.
Made
But
me a little confused. Oh wow, their brains are exposed.
Yeah. There's some cranium rats for you, man.
Weird.
All
So
right,
my question though is, while I can I do? Never mind. Okay, I think I'm done.
all right.
There you go.
This brings us to Tyros.
Bullseye McGee.
Come on, Tyros.
Does anyone else see that it looks like both Glory? It's like it also shows that Glory and Stefanos' turn is right now. Something's going on.
Oh,
No,
weird.
I don't.
I also forgot I need to do the potion thing on my turn. Oh, I'll do it next.
Yeah,
You used your action to attack anyway.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you kicked some serious ass. So, all right. So you're going 70 feet with a ranged weapon, I assume.
Me? Yes. I am utterly embarrassed by my last shot, and because I didn't move and stayed in my spot, I'm using my steady aim option, which gives me advantage on my next attack. So I pull out my longbow again, equip it with an arrow, pull back, and I'm going to strike at Shaman Argyle.
Oh, 2 dice.
Oh. That is awful.
So you rolled with disadvantage. No, you didn't roll with. Yeah, you rolled with disadvantage.
No, I rolled with advantage on that. They were both bad rolls.
Oh, they were just both so bad.
It's so bad.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, that sucks to be you.
6 and a 1.
I'm going to hide back into my little corner here again.
Run away, little man, run away.
Watch out.
All right. So you ran him back into your little corner, correct?
Yes.
Did you?
I will roll.
Well, it's not your turn.
Oh, sorry. Roll for. Oh, to hide.
Did you say you were hiding before you ended your turn?
Sorry. Yes, and I said I was going to hide, and then I completed my turn without rolling.
Go ahead and roll.
No,
we'll
you
give
said
it to
you
you.
were just going to go back in your corner, Tyros. You didn't say hide.
Okay, I mean, I don't remember. I didn't hear you say hide. That's why I'm asking. Because if you didn't say and you ended your turn, I got some bad news for you.
Exposed.
Yeah, so I think the Dungeon Master, or the Game Master as it's called, you're exposed.
I'm exposed.
And, this goblin misses you. But,
Thank goodness.
heads away. And you guys see the goblin disappear. Oops. You see the goblin run away. There you go. And then... Hold on, wait a second. Escape. It's going to hide. It's going to try to hide. Alright, so there we go. And... Bloop bloop. You see the goblin disappear around the corner. And that's all you see. Alright. Ends the turn. We got Syl.
I want to take my potion.
Awesome.
How do I do that?
Oh, you drag the potion onto yourself.
Did that work?
Nothing.
I'm trying.
So in your action, you take the potion, and you take the little plus potion of healing, and drag it onto yourself. And it gives you full health. So you rolled really well. So heal, so Syl, you guys see her sort of off on the edge. Doesn't take a move, guzzles a potion of healing, and you still have a move left, or not. It's up to you. You can also ready yourself.
I think I'll stay here.
All right, you're gonna stay
The rats
there.
are coming.
All right, cool. Swarm of Cranium Rats. Command, comprehend, detect thoughts. Hold on. Confusion. Hold on, they're gonna cast something. I'm reading right now. Matter of fact, no, I don't think I do this. I think it's gonna. I think it's going to command Stephanos. And she succeeded her save. So Stephanos succeeded. And the Cranium Rats were going to try to command her like they did Alexandria. That fails. So they're going to rush her. And they can move here. And they're ready for their next turn. This brings us to Glory. No, wait, not Glory. This brings us to Icarus.
Quick question. If like I have something in my inventory that I wanted to eat, would that be considered my action?
I think that would be your free action.
Okay, that would be a free action. Okay, cool.
I'll have to look it up. Let's make it a free action for this game for anyone who wants to eat some of their food. I think that's a free action. Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm not sure what Icarus would try to do here. I was thinking she would probably try to head towards the Cranium Rats since she likes to kill things, and she's a big cat, and rats would probably be a nice, tasty
Yeah, her
So-
instructions were, if in doubt, kill stuff.
Okay, so she could only go. So I'll put her right next to Glory because that's as far as she could really go for right now.
No.
She'll start towards the rats.
Wait, oh, is it? Oh, she only has 25 feet.
She could go 30, but
Yeah, she'd have to jump over Glory.
yeah, and she couldn't really
Awesome.
do that anyways.
All right.
That is it for her turn.
This brings us to Tempe. Tempe's across the chasm. Got himself some arrows.
I do. I don't have anything to shoot it at.
I mean, other than the rats, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I should try and heal Alexandria. I do have a potion of climbing.
Try to kill?
So no,
Kill me?
heal.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
okay.
So if I use my potion of climbing,
That's an action.
that would give me
So here's a
the
potion of
module
climbing.
you are attempting to use is not loaded.
What do you mean?
D&D Dungeon Master. I'm just trying to see what potion of climbing would give me.
All right, so
I
I'll tell
can
you.
climb along this wall and get over to Alexandria.
So when you drink this potion, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking distance for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on strength, athletic checks. You make to climb. This potion is separated into brown, silver, and gray layers resembling the bands of stone. Shaking the bottle fails to mix the colors. Potion notes: drinking or administering this takes an action. So, you see there's a ledge that goes across to Alexandria. If you take your potion of climbing, you're going to get an advantage on and be able to climb probably across to Alexandria in your turn. Is that what you want to do?
That's what I want to do. So to take the potion, do I just click on the purple add square?
You drag it to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you drag it to yourself.
Drag it. There we go.
Yeah.
Effect potion of climbing.
Yeah. So you have climbing speed
And then
equal to. Yeah.
So then
And
I would
move-
just move over to here and then
Yep.
roll an athletics check.
You got it.
Heals. And do I get my advantage? It'll just show up. I don't have to click anything before I roll my athletics check.
Check. You have advantage on strength. Advantage on strength checks to make the climb. So actually, what you're gonna do is we're gonna roll a strength check. You should have advantage on that. And if it doesn't, you can roll it twice, and we'll pick the higher one. So go ahead and roll your strength check.
Strength is not in my skills.
It's on
Would
your
be
main tab.
Main. Okay. Dexterity.
Yeah, and then strength. Yeah, and click advantage. Oh, well, you can just roll it like that. It's fine.
Oh, good
It
enough
doesn't
roll.
matter. Yeah, you're good enough. So you guys see, Tempe chug this liquid, and then like with the agility of like a mountain goat, just like hop along the ledges and climb his way across to Alexandria. How far was that? That was 20 feet. That's probably roughly your. You can probably move a little farther in if you want, like another 5 feet.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Just to stay away from the ledge.
Yeah, let me get you onto an actual grid spot. Blip. Okay. So as you go, you see off to the right the dead corpse of a giant rat who's dropped some loot, and it looks like there's some sort of a crate and a little storage of food in the background there. And this is what, if you remember, this was you thought it was a storage area, and this sort of confirmed your suspicions. And on that note, that is the end of your turn. Alexandria, let's see if you live.
I do have a potion of healing.
Success.
Oh, did it.
Ooh.
Well, just do it 3 times.
Okay. I still got that potion of healing.
All right. So there you go. Nice. Alexandria, that is the end of your turn. this brings us to Stefanos, who I guess I'm playing. She is going to magic the hell out of these guys with her Sacred Flame. And she hits him hard. Wait. Oh. Hold on, dude.
Dexterity.
Hold on. I think that success means that they succeeded at their saving throw. Make sure I got this right.
I have to go at the end of this.
Okay, almost done. 60 feet. Yeah, they succeeded. So that is that. So she's going to run past them, away from the Cranium Rats, to about here. But that does give the Cranium Rats opportunity attack, which is okay. Where they are going to try to bite her on the way through. Blap, blap, blap. And then that'll end her turn. Action. Bite. There we go. And they hit. She goes past. And does some serious piercing damage. So as she runs by and flies past them, they do take some chunks out of her ankles. That brings us to Dinjarin. I believe our last turn of the game.
All right. Didn't want to do this, but I'm going to be safe. I'm going to use my free action to eat the cranium rat brain that I have in my inventory. It prevents anyone from sensing my emotions or reading my thoughts. I'm hoping that it'll also prevent them from controlling my thoughts.
Interesting. All right.
Do I just mark it down to 0 then?
It's in your inventory?
Yeah.
Brain. Okay, so hold on. Immune to any effect of its emotions. Yep.
I'll just set it to 0 then.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can right click to delete it.
Okay. No, delete that. Okay.
Yeah, and then you are now immune.
All right. UI sucks. I had to do it like two times just to get it out. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
With that, I know that they like my bludgeoning won't necessarily do a whole lot, but I hope because they're kind of weak, I'm going to walk over to them. I know I'm going to have to do a check of some sort. Oh.
Okay, you're there in front of them.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. What kind of check do I need to do?
Athletics check.
Athletics.
And that's fine. For that bridge, it wasn't too bad. So you're good to go there.
Okay. Do I still get an action then?
You still have an action, yeah, because you used your free action.
Is it control click? No. Option click.
And I'll look into the actual eating. Does eating take a turn next time?
Yeah. For some reason, it won't let me target the rats, but I'm going to use my maul and I'm going to try to squish as many damn rats as I can.
Okay. And your hammer comes down upon these rats, and you're hoping that their squishy brains being exposed works to your advantage. So you hit them pretty hard. They took 6 more points of damage. They look really bad, you guys. And that ends your turn. I believe that ends our round, right?
Yes, that should.
Yeah.
And for those of you left, I will defer to the wisdom of the crowd. Does anyone want to do anything else? Glory, did you want to take your last turn, or do you want to drop, or did you already drop? think she dropped.
She
Right?
already dropped.
Dropped.
Yeah.
Sure, they dropped.
I say we end it.
I was very much hoping we would be off this level today, but so close. It was all the instructional information at the beginning of our session. So where we've landed as a recap is you guys have taken on the Cranium Rat and the Shaman. The Shaman has disappeared into a cave. Alexandria is struggling to not die, but her hero, Tempe, has made a bold move to sort of climb across the chasm and on his turn potentially heal her or steal from her, depending on how he rolls. Right. And sort of yeah, and the rest of you are sort of spread throughout the cavern. Feeling pretty good. All right. The next time we play, we can pick up here. So I guess need to see you next time on the Smite Force Chronicles. That's what we are, right? The Smite Force Chronicles, isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
next time we'll actually smell fresh air. Not this time.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I spoke too soon when I titled this. I'm like, they only have some cranium rats and a shaman to kill. How long would that take? But although I think we would be done, we spent a good half hour up front working out all of the interface stuff. I'll do my best for you guys to go through your characters and sort of clean stuff up a little bit, and I'll do another character export so you guys can start to study some of your spells and figure out things a little bit more deeply. I think your monk, Milan, has a lot of cool features that we've not even played with. I mean, if you don't die. So, anyway,
If I die, can I come back as the rats? Can I be the rats and join the party? They seem cool.
I don't know. No one ever asked to play as a cranium rat before. Kind of clever. All right, you guys. I'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Next week.
All right.